So I've just read SHAZAM issue 1 from DC Future State, and it was actually quite good. I'm not going to lie, I actually enjoyed reading this. It was an interesting story, really nice art, and yeah, it had me hooked. I really like the character designs and the characters in the book. So it starts off in the past with Billy sort of joining the Teen Titans. I don't know when this happened. I don't know if he did join the Teen Titans. And then we have a quick Task Force X thing and just some talk about things to come. And then we get a great splash page. This is from the end of the book, which we'll find out later. Great page with Neron and SHAZAM there, the one true Captain Marvel. So we get Billy wakes up in a sweat. Mary's calling him. He's still in his SHAZAM form, but he's not in his costume. So he's not aged to this age, because I thought, oh, it's the future, so this is Billy before he calls, but apparently he hasn't changed back into his human form for years, and we'll find out why later. But yeah, so he wakes up having a nightmare. Mary calls, that's Mary Marvel, and he just ignores the call. We then jump over to the JLA bunker, where what used to be Detroit, and we get this really cool design for Vixen. I really like Vixen's, I've liked Vixen's costume for ages, but this is awesome. And we get an actual, not a great costume for the Question. It's a new person. It's not Vic and it's not Montoya. But the face seems like more like Rorschach's face. It's not like the spray-on skin that he normally wears. So they're talking about Billy and the fact that he hasn't changed back and that he's quite jumpy all the time. And then we get a look at some more Leaguers. This is Powerhouse, if you know her from New 52. Power Girl was from Earth 2, and before she left to go back to Earth 2, she gave her powers to Tanya, who became Power Girl for a little while. That's why she's got the boob window. But then her powers evolved, and now she can grow big and stuff. We've got Miss Martian and Bunker at the back. Bunker was one of my favourites when he was added to the Teen Titans. I liked him. But then you've got SHAZAM sat there, sort of like a king on his throne. They're talking about Jakeem and Johnny, who have gone missing. That's Johnny Thunder. We'll find out what happened to them later. Question pops into, question Billy, when there's a trouble afoot at Iron Heights, and Giganta and a Manhunter bot burst in. This design for Giganta is cool as well. I like this. I quite like Giganta when she's in the Wonder Woman books, so she's fine in this. So they attack Iron Heights because they're looking for a prisoner. Turns out they're looking for the Creeper. Look at the art in this book. I mean, that is just... oh, it's grotesque but beautiful. That's fantastically done. The Creeper, quite an interesting character when he's in certain books. So they go past a couple of people. I'm not sure who this is. I don't know who that one is. Obviously that's Red Tornado, and that's Gorilla Grodd. It's not Gorilla Greg. Gorilla Greg's in Teen Titans. Giganta, gets big and attacks the guard, and then they free the Creeper, and the Justice League show up. Awesome power pose from everyone there. Fantastic. They have their fight. I love that Powerhouse gets big and takes on Giganta, and Bunker's up there to give a hand, and Vixen and Miss Martian take on the Manhunter bot. Question's just down there not really doing anything, but he's there. Billy uses the speed of Mercury to speed himself up, which essentially slows down time so he can see what's going on. But he misses what happens to the Creeper, and the Creeper just gets murdered. Someone just murders him while everyone's busy. And they say it's happened before. There's been 3 of them. 3 people have been killed now, so they're trying to figure out who's doing it. And Billy is not listening. He doesn't care about these criminals. He just wants to save the living. So he heads off to Philadelphia, where he's got someone imprisoned, and we find out that it's Kareem. It's Johnny Thunder who's got in prison. And he's in prison because he knows SHAZAM's secret, and we don't know what that secret is. He does fight him. He says he's going to give him a fighting chance before he kills him. And it looks like he did a pretty good job. I mean, SHAZAM is battered So Johnny put up a really good fight, but I'm guessing he lost in the end. We find out, all through the book, Captain Marvel is like, don't call me Billy, don't call me Billy, throughout the entire book. So you're like, all right, he's content with just being Captain Marvel, but we find out why he doesn't want to be called Billy. It's because he's not Billy, he is just Captain Marvel. Neron actually separated Billy and Captain Marvel. So Billy was in hell, guarding the door to eternity, because he's got a prisoner in there, the world's most dangerous prisoner, we don't know who it is. But Neron made him a deal, and he's separated them so that Billy can stay in hell and guard the door, and Shazam can go and be the hero that the world needs. And he's asked him to chain him to the door so that he's not tempted by anything. And then, yeah, Captain Marvel just goes and saves the world. So that's why he doesn't like being called Billy, and he's killing bad guys. I guess without Billy's moral compass, he is just power. And I suppose the wisdom of Solomon is telling him bad guys should be killed to save the innocent. So yeah, a really good book. A really, really good, a solid Shazam book. Absolutely solid Shazam book with some great backup characters. And yeah, shockingly, after the abysmal Superman Worlds of War, it was nice to just read a good book, an actual good book from DC Future State. So yeah, I'm chuffed with that, and I'm going to read the next one. I didn't go through the artist, though, did I? Eduardo Pansiska is the pencilist, and inks by Julia Ferreira. And Tim Sheridan is the writer. Yeah, really good. Really, really good. So this is a recommend. If you like Shazam, if you like any of the characters in this, definitely pick this up. This is really good. Until next time, take care and stay safe. Bye.